Vitality trying to continue their unstoppable streak. Are Liquid going to be the threat today?
Strong start from ZywOo in the pistol. He's going to pick one up through the connector, and he'll continue that reign of terror. Bomb now away from Team Liquid. Twists and Nerds doing what they can, but Nerds really has a tough task ahead of him. Apex continuing to thin the herd, and Flames will hold down that push up through the jungle. So pistol round starts off commandingly for this Vitality squad.
Yeah. It's a really slow round for Liquid just to take mid control. Shui coming out under. Nerds top mid. 3B. They're poising like it's an A split. Flames is going to play ahead, but that smoke hits him. They should have heard that. Nerds got the kill. Flames comes out of nowhere. Here comes the B hit.
As he mollied back, but still going to put up one in the hold. That's more than enough for Apex here. Oh, wow!
Oh, that's not allowed, actually. That's not fair. When you see that, you wonder, like, did the kill feed bug? Was he really midair? Get the scroll wheel.
He has 231 ADR. It's so insane. He's so good.
Like, we're going to kick out the pace.
Flames and Apex double mid hold. There's the support. Apex swinging on out through lower. Oh, looking for a little bit more. Nade pulled out. Boom. Ultimate trying to put some distance between himself and this lost area in middle, but Apex once more. 10 and 0, not content with it. What? He keeps on going.
What? I'd run away too.
This guy looking out of this world. The way he dan. 2 kills from Apex here, and Nap hunted down. He's still flawless. 11-0. Apex the GOAT. This double hold has been a constant fixture of this B site for Vitality. They were trying to assemble that boost. It was spotted, and so that's given Liquid the signal to go. They want to try and capitalize. They know that for this brief moment, it feels like Vitality were out of position. Mezzi shows them he's right where he's supposed to be. Shui in the back lines now, the last man standing. The one that was faking this out over in mid has to try and clutch up. 3 kills deep on Mezzi, and Shui goes fishing, looking for him, but no love from Mezzi. 4 kills in the round.
Dude, every player is so damn sharp right now. There is just no weak link in this team Vitality.
I don't know what the solution is here.
Oh, smooth jump.
You've accidentally ended up in a time machine, and you're facing Apex in his prime. Rops just in the sidecar in this game, knows, you know, he doesn't have to try yet.
That's a bit of a...
He can run out mid with the AWP, that's fine. Dan's still alive.
They both did it, at least. At least they do it together, but yeah, missed shot for Rops, it costs him his life. And Liquid, hey, yeah, you can regroup, but look at how deep Mezzi's gotten. Burrowed in the apartments. It's a flat, actually. No bedroom. In fact, no room for Liquid. Mezzi's going to send him home.
Oh, there's a bedroom, all right. Mezzi laying them to rest right now. 1 kill found. Will actually get traded. It's a good trade out of Twists.
They pre-smoked it to sell Mezzi's position really well, but... Twist faking A. It's up to ZywOo alone on B.
Very late, though, isn't it?
They've got time. They've just got to get this kill. It's not easy.
Easier said than done. It's ZywOo's AWP entrenched on the B site. 10 seconds to get past him. ZywOo only lands the tag. Apex dead as well. Final few second plot will come through. Flames next on the scene is locked out. Liquid take the pace out of it.
A lot of respect from Liquid. Not necessarily a bad thing. They know what they're up against. They are extremely cautious.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Vitality want to fight you. They want this to be brawly. Their individuals are really feeling good, and in amidst sort of the madness of these rounds, they're able to join up, and as a result, I think they like the faster pace out of Liquid. So I like that Liquid have started slowing these rounds down, but this one has not panned out for them. They've lost both Nerds and Twists to open up, trying to kind of get to these positions to begin the round, right? Taking short, taking the apartments. They've paid the price on 2. And that doesn't leave them with many options. Vitality are now also taking some liberties, getting aggressive. Flames being those few further steps forward, gets the noise cue that they've wrapped around through the spawn. Flames now knows, has the shadow to play with. And that is picture perfect from Flames.
Surprised they don't check that. That's a very common position for Flames. You see him push down a ramp and play that weird off angle with shadow advantage a lot. Liquid kind of sidestep into it.
They're not afraid to play with the confidence and have a bit of fun in the early stages of these games, or the rounds even, but when the going gets tough, they do screw their heads back on. Apex found first here. That is the top performer knocked out.
Who clears this?
But no one's ready for Flames in this position. Oh man, he's got the round right here. This is the Flames highlight.
Oh no! Oh no! You cursed
Flames!
him! Oh, scrub the VOD, delete it quick. You wanted two. One was not enough. 3 on 5 now, Vitality. Can they break back in? It doesn't look likely. Getting spammed out. Robson spawn. And they're going to try it. They're going to have a little look-see, at least for damage. But Liquid seem to have broken in. You wonder if Flames just took that kill on the plant, what this could have been. But greed is a deadly sin. Liquid onto 2. As Liquid go for this A hit, they are going to be thrown into absolute chaos. I don't see any way this can go right for Liquid. Can they prove us wrong?
There's the opening from ZywOo's orb. And this double setup hasn't even had to play yet. Flames facing first.
Okay, just take the
But
kill.
Apex tucked in down here beneath him. Only good for one. Rox now tries to make his play. There's been a couple of awkward moments in these last few rounds now for Vitality. And Liquid is seizing that opportunity. They still have ZywOo and Mezzi left to put to rest. All on the line. ZywOo with a miss. Mezzi's going to do this one alone. First kill comes through. On the line now, the AWP tries to take him off the angle. That's the bomb on Ultimate's back, and Mezzi's just tapped it out like it's nothing. Only Nafly left now. Mezzi on the reroute going around the world. Bomb dropped, and Naf's got to go back to get it. Mezzi's keeping him guessing. Naf does not know where to look. He's playing for CT right now, backing right up into Mezzi, who collects 1 versus 3 from a British player.
Socketed him. Vitality 9-2 up. Playing, I want to say flawless CS, but that round was far from it. However, not punished for their problems. Flames taking the piss up the top, back down, 1 health.
Oh yeah, I'm living on borrowed time for Flames, but you love the sequence. Oh my god!
Good smoke.
Still in this. It's chaotic. ZywOo smoked off. Shuey the only guy out though. His teammates retreating back from the palace, and that is a tasty little 2v1 peek onto Shuey.
Just feels like they have 6 players on their team. Liquid going silent, going contact, but in the madness, a player slipped under balcony. Apex 15 and 5, a 3 KD. Leaving Ultimate in an impossible situation. He can get a kill. He cannot win this round. Team Vitality looking for something incredible. It's a nice tap. But it just feels like he's delaying the inevitable.
Thanks to Skulls and Donk, you can't count out someone from this position in a 1v5, but look at Vitality, just the restraint here. They're ready to go in as soon as contact is taken. Ultimate makes noise, they get their droplet of info, and they know where he's coming from. Suddenly, from no players peeking you to everyone fighting you, Vitality run away with this first half. 10-2 in their pocket.
I died once now, more. Oh, I don't know. I was 15-6 now?
Yeah, you're 56. It's okay, it doesn't change anything on my shield.
Oh my god, it's just freestyling. It's just deathmatch on this A side. They're up con, they're in window, they're on short, but not for long. Twist and Ultimate, a couple of kills make this round interesting after all. They've got the bomb, but they're going back for fights. They don't feel safe to plant just yet. Suddenly, Flames gets it down. Safe from everywhere. And no one here to stop him. Liquid do have that kit on Twists, and they need to use it. On the clock now. 2v2 in the spawn. ZywOo in the clutch.
This guy in pistols. Oh, he's right at home here on Mirage. Left up in the 1v1 now. It's Twist left to beat ZywOo. This would be the final nail in the coffin for Team Liquid. And ZywOo won't be there to give it out. Twists puts a stop to him in that clutch.
All right, long road to recovery now. Open door here for Liquid. Can they walk through it?
We see you, Vitality. We see what you're doing. Mid-take out of Team Liquid, though, as they try to embark on this, well, what felt like an impossible comeback. They'll get locked down. Flames Deep delivers.
Go buy an AK and spawn. Quick.
And right as Liquid are feeling like they finally get to stretch their legs in this game, Flames' Deagle has taken it all away.
And it looks crazy, but I like that Liquid came in with the balls to go for a top mid push and play like that. Vitality just expected it. They didn't take mid, they played passive and waited for the push. That's exactly, remember how Vitality did their first gun round, or second gun round, I think. Liquid try and send it back to them. And look at the punish, 5v3, the map goes quiet. Liquid don't know where to go. 2 on B is the right read. Well,
Naf dead instantly though, and Shui doesn't fare much better. This becomes an exercise in saving for Ultimate as he's left up all alone.
I don't even know who the best player on this team is sometimes. It's just, it changes game to game.
In fact, if it wasn't for the little blemish on their record right off the top, first event with Rops in the lineup.
Oh, you're in trouble. Oh, he got it. It's actually so sick. In January 2019. But right now, it doesn't look like they've got it in them today to do it again. 4v5, but it's not going to slow the roll. Vitality are hitting this B site. Well, they were.
Okay, 5v2. Just don't lose this. Oh God, here they are losing this. ZywOo quickly collects a double out from middle, him and Rops. I mean, this is the dynamic duo that's supposed to have you so excited about Vitality. Let's see what they can cook up. These guys are meant to be the ones that put clutches on the board, that win you those impossible rounds. The 2v5 would certainly hit the mark. Rob's boosted up and put in the window room, and he has found the gap right now. It's a gap that's starting to close. Shui coming back to check this, but the timing's just been missed.
15 seconds.
Shui thinks he's cleared the back line. Robs has hit the perfect window to come in on this backstab. Ultimate's been spotted, sighted at the bench, and Robs will find him. This 2v5 is happening. Robs on the reroute, back into the market. Robs just keeps on giving, and now it's only Twists. And in this moment, he's coming to terms with the failure that is this round. 5v2, lost to the wayside for Team Liquid as that duo of ZywOo and Rops deliver match point to Team Vitality.
Hey, like you said, that's why they're here. That's why they're on the team. That is the round that just ends Liquid in this map. So it feels, and maybe the series, if they weren't already dead.
And I think this is the hard thing as well for Vitality, is that, like, you know, they play some of these rounds so loose and so much about early fights that you end up in those, like, 5v2s. There's always, like, a minute and 10 seconds left, it feels like, where there's so much time. Your opponent can etch something out. You're never certain where those contact points are going to come. And so Liquid, you know, the defense was spread pretty thin. So now they're left with this. They at least get themselves back into a 4v4 here, thanks to Shui.
Dude, how do you win those fights? He's not sure he's aiming in the right place. He's not ready. He doesn't know. Shui has every advantage. But Rops hits that perfect counter strafe. And now he gets to recommit to A. And the last thing Liquid saw is, hey, he's leaving A. They don't know where it's going. They're going to just walk into middle. And Vitality are here. They don't even know. They just missed those timings. Now Vitality begin to play. Up connector, Flames not needed. Apex provides the cover, and Liquid dripping dry in this map of Mirage. It was their pick in the series, and it is a nightmare.
Double swing from Naf and Twist, the Canadian duo, but they won't be in a position to leave much of an impression here, as now it's just Twist, and they know where he's coming from. Blocked by this smoke in at the spawn, desperately looking for anything, and Apex will be the one to lock in this win for Vitality. First map picked up, Team Liquid's pick does not hit the mark, and Vitality now are just one map away from those semi-finals.
Fast upper for Vitality. Psych, they're down the vent. Bomb makes it with 3 players. Naf's on a quick rotate. Oh, it gets a bit ugly in the B-bomb side. Vitality barely cross in. Twist snipes 2 out and the flank down the vent. Should win that round. I've said that before in a 2v5 though, so let's see what Mezzy and Apex have got. Leg spotted. Mezzy stuck in a crossfire that he doesn't know about. And he gets shot in the back of the head. Sick round from Twists. As Liquid come through with a pistol.
Don't know how Apex made it down, but he has.
Oh, that's...
And now they're going to kill on Nap. Just don't lose to the Glocks.
Nah, it's fine. It ain't that deep. It's not going to happen, right? ZywOo just jumping around the corner.
What? How did he just do that?
I have no idea.
No armor, MP9 midair.
Stray bullets.
And now they realize Dan's wasting their time. They're going to go back up through the vent. They're all paranoid. They don't know where to look.
Okay.
They find ZywOo out in main. You're still pretty strung out here if you're Vitality.
Oh, no.
This won't be easy. And Twist now makes his presence known down at lower. It's just a matter of picking your poison if you're Vitality. They're going to head in towards this top site. Nurse is the guy to get past. Plays up close in the site. Gonna need that cover from Rops. It's got to be instant because that kill will come through guaranteed. And Rops can't pick up the trade.
Ah, yeah, shame to see Rops playing that really, really passive.
Apex with the yard smokes. Gonna lob those in now to let Flames make his play in towards main. He roots back. Now Molly came out from Nerds, so Flames went looking for him, but doesn't come out looking too great in that skirmish. There's Twist finding him out in the yard. Meanwhile, entry for Vitality has opened up this route in a lower. Thanks to getting past Ultimate over on ramp, this scrambles the rotates for Team Liquid. 2 players down here already. 1 drop in the vent, 1 through secret. Robs ready to lock it all down. That is a beautiful transfer. Naf walks right into the stream of bullets.
Unbeatable. There's nothing you can do about that. The bullets are there. You feel like you have to trade the kill while you've got it. You have to run into the bullets. And of course, it's a perfect spray for Robs. Straight to the dome. It's unbelievable to win like that. Good bait play for Vitality, right? Opening the door.
Doing the minimum to get past Team Liquid in these rounds. And so I expect you're going to see more of that, right? More smoke walks. This round, Rops left alone in lobby. Does get run at as Liquid go for a lobby crunch. They have 3 players pushing the extremities here. And they get away with a lovely bit of control. Having lobby this early in the round is nice. It's hard to hold on to. That's what Shui's going to learn here. And so eventually you have to like up and leave lobby anyway. You won't have this info forever. But for now, they're focusing the fight out in the yard, knowing that this is where Vitality have to be. They've got 3 players out there ready to fight, but Vitality have still gained all this room, crossing into the back of Garage.
They don't know. They won't be ready for 2 players here. Oh, and they spot them with their backs turned. Still really weird. With Apex taking lobby like this, Shui's in the hut. Won't get far. This bomb is still on ZywOo's back, but outside control has been stopped. Liquid had strong positions. They make use of them. But there's a gap. There is a huge gap.
Liquid are aware of this existing. And they know that ZywOo could be here.
Oh.
but it's still giving him a lot of room to work with.
Whoa.
He wasn't ready
What?
for Nerds, but he's still going to find him.
Bruh.
And now all of a sudden you got to pay your respect. You can't count ZywOo out of this round. 1v4 as it begins. He will find himself out in the open here, having a cross away from that bomb. Tries to tee himself up on the ramp side. One man there, it's Twist, but ZywOo just had that chance to move past him.
Good check.
Good swing out and awareness from Twist, so that was a possibility.
All right, getting a Twist game here. 7-0, had an important pistol round.
Top 50 player in the world, which is cool. They just started higher than that.
I never thought Rainmaker could make Liquid a top 5 team.
Oh god, I forgot. The Rainmaker saga.
But yeah, I agree with that.
Because we said the same thing about Yakindo.
Yeah, I mean, we know Nerds has got it, and he's had it very recently, but he just needs to really show it. That nade is a bit of a bait. Ultimate gets 2 kills of the A4 outside. Vitality, it's looking a little more rigid on this T side right now. Stuck in the mud. Hello, Shadow. Hello, Info. Rops will take that. Shui's like, how did he know? It's crazy. I'd hate to die like that. That's like meant to be the best position.
Playing against Rops would just suck.
Yeah. Oh no, they've screwed the smoke up, but Twist on the back wall. 2 on 4. A lot of shifting around for Vitality. I liked it when they ran through the ramp smokes. Talking of which, Twist has pushed in. This could go very well. Oh, it's gone the wrong way, and they just pop through. There's a chance.
ZywOo dead. No, it's trying to follow through.
Ultimate, like, guys, I don't want to lose. I don't want to swing this.
I mean, he knows he actually can't really take this fight, and so
Gonna have to.
there will be some room given a Flames here. Ultimate fires off, but it's nothing more than a warning shot. It's actually now helped Flames out a little. He knows where 2 of these 3 players are. Repositioned. Oh, Flames crashed with it! Oh, God! Flames, 3 kills on his way to this clutch. Ultimate now, the one that didn't want to fight, the one that didn't believe, left up in this. And Flames plays him like a fiddle. That is a thing of beauty. No Liquid to extinguish these flames. Vitality. What a way to break through on this T side.
He was doing that all last map as well. Well, I said Vitality looked rigid. I think that's woken them up.
Fast play out towards the A side now. Vitality with a pace change. And Liquid get demolished. 2 players on this fast lurk, but it's accounted for. It's held, and Apex and Rops feast on the Liquid counter-offensive in-through lobby. Just Ultimate remains. And he's so dead. They're fighting him from silo. They're wrapping him red. They're pushing through main. Nowhere for Ultimate to hide. Vitality just go back to this slow lobby control, leaving Apex to his own devices out in the yard.
They're just A-splitting quick there. They're going to catch Liquid off guard here. Look, there's still players adjusting, trying to go down the vent. Apex is going to fly through main, and they're hitting upper. Robs is already in a power position to pop in this top site. They don't know about the vent guy, but there's not much to talk about because Robs is spammed in through the smoke. Every player dead in an instant on that A site. There were 4 CTs there, and Vitality don't even break a sweat. Flames is jumping round corners.
You haven't seen anything like that, bro. Liquid had 4 players in A, and I don't even think any of them saw a Vitality play. It felt like they were all getting shot in the back of the head.
And I don't think they want.
But I mean, even with how this round has started, right? No one's seen each other yet, but it's like you can tell Vitality have a very good understanding of what Liquid are going to look to do.
Oh my god.
Liquid have lent into a more proactive stance outside. They have players fighting. They have NAF from Secret. What have Vitality done? They've also lent heavier to the yard. Rops have taken all this space out through the door. Finally bested. And so putting a stop to him, that is a bit of a thorn in the side of Vitality. It's Mezzi's position that brings some intrigue into this round. You're not sure how he got here if you're team Liquid.
One out door, one out hut. They were everywhere. And now Liquid know. They know this is already an A retake. It just hasn't happened yet. Are they going to play more aggressively than last time? Remember that clutch for Flamesy? It came off the back of passive Liquid play. They're currently waiting for the flank of the AWP. Resmoker main, Apex trying to reset, denied by ultimate. How about a clutch for Mezzy? 1v3, avoids the break on the smoke. Nerds looking through heaven, and ultimate playing again patient. Liquid want the kill to come to them. A missed shot, Mezzy able to reposition, but it's Nerds from heaven this time that finds the round for Liquid. So a sigh of relief, if anything, for Liquid after they close a clutch.
And in previous rounds, Vitality haven't always looked to do anything with this, right? You've seen rounds where Apex just kind of waits in at lower, climbs back up secret, and then rejoins the rest of the pack, but it at least gives them options in this round.
How does Flames not fire off that flash?
So right now, here's Apex walking that secret wrap back up, trying to link up with Flames again for another one of these topside splits. These are the plays that Liquid just haven't been able to stop yet. They need to eventually remove this from the playbook of Vitality.
It's a nice double.
Shui's done all he can. He's put them in a good position here. A 2v2, it's not impossible for Liquid. It's Twists and Naf, a long-standing duo. But they're split up. Twist has to survive the journey through the vent. And that's a tricky prospect. Naf isn't in a position to help him either, really, right? Coming through the hut. These are two 1v1s that Liquid have to win. Twist has now played his cards with that flashbang. He won't even give this a go.
That's a shame for Naf on that peak timing. Maybe they called the flash from that CT vent player, but he's out hut before it even pops, and he gets peeked from backside. Nice entries from Rops. He even tapped Nerds out of heaven. Nerds has spent his whole game in heaven. And it's not been a fun place to be.
But it's like in some of these rounds where they're starting with heavy resources out in the yard, I would love to see them, you know, just break the smokes a bit more, harass on the spam. The fact that Apex has been able to get in a secret whenever he wants to is a big problem.
Oh, look at them. They're
in
walking.
this round, it's something different with the yard smokes. Apex using them in the cross in a garage. This is all part of the trickery for Vitality. They'll do that's an unforgivable miss.
Oh,
okay, it's fine. He made up for it.
He's forgiven.
Turns out there was a path to redemption for Ultimate.
Oh, he's got great position, but he's running. Flames is hearing all these steps right now in spawn. Meanwhile, they were almost about to hit that A site. Flames, great position. Ultimate scoping up, and he misses a shot up close. Flames runs him down, and now we have the heaven control available. Naf on ramp does squeeze a shot, but he needed two here because it still keeps Vitality a man up. They don't need to use the heaven position. Flames will group up on ramp. The bomb is stuck lobby. This is not part of the plan for Vitality, but it could pay off if Shui gets punished getting aggressive. He's looking out for a lurk. They know 2, not 3. And Zaiwu gonna wait as Vitality, instead of dropping lower, come back up heaven. Shui can win this round. Make no mistake about it. But Zaiwu is so patient.
This is a desk slam, surely,
Yeah.
right? You died as Zaiwu, who's been waiting in back lobby the entire round with the bomb, no less. Molly in the vent.
Like, that wasn't an ideal situation for Vitality by any means, at any point. But they make it work. They make it look easy. And Nerds has been a non-factor in this whole map. 7 and 7, but irrelevant as far as we're concerned. Vitality, anything but a beautiful half of Counter-Strike. On the T side of Nuke, they're looking for 2-0. They're looking for playoffs. They're looking to break Astralis' win streak. Vitality just trying to put a bow on this series and set themselves up for playoffs. Zaiwu with a cross shot. Ultimate will not make it to secret as easy as Apex did. Out the door, dead as a doorknob. Flamesy hits his. They're chasing him down, but that puts him in the open to these heaven players. Some missed shots, and the Glocks come through. Naf with 2. He's trying to squeeze a final shot out, but the bomb will be planted. The flank for Rops is well-timed. Well-timed. Naf out of ammo. He had 2 bullets left, and now Nerds' position given away. There's even cover.
Oh, everything about that is awkward. Nerds just seconds away from catching Rops, then trying to get the trade, but in doing so makes noise. Now they know where he is. Nerds has had a good time in this pistol. It was him and Naf that kind of turned around this 2v5. Now he's got to find Rops to put a bow on it. And Rops might have been a little slow to get going. Wasn't a huge problem on Mirage. There were bigger problems. But here on Nuke, he has shut down Liquid at every turn.
This slowdown is nice because it makes Rops paranoid. He has to consider every option. He could be getting flanked from heaven. There's everything available, but eventually Nerds has got to force this play.
I want to see if that paranoia sets in.
Doesn't look like he hasn't even
it's going to be
looked up.
a real credit to the Rops read on this situation if he never even looks up into the heavens. There's not been a moment in this 1v1 that he has cannot wrap. Rops reads him like a book.
Just reliable, man, because he knows, like, if I start thinking about too many positions, I'm going to miss the timing. Sure, if you flanks heaven, he wins. Congrats. Well played, I guess. Meanwhile, Nerds is paranoid about top heart. He's looking up.
How does he get out with 2 there? Rops, come on.
No,
End of the line. 2's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were one big plate, went back for seconds, everyone was stunned. Then he tried going up a 3rd time.
Buffet's closed. It's not all you can eat.
Bomb's made it down lower. Now it's still entrusted on this lurk. Trying to play into the round a little later by cutting down rotates, but they've still got bodies down the vents here.
Oh, big. But they're still planting B.
Now Nerds is known about. I wonder if these players down at lower try to speed up, right? Take advantage. It's 2 players down here on this lower site. 14 Liquid. Oh. They start to crunch them and apply that pressure. Nerds now rotating. Ultimate's very low on health in at the ramp. He can't find it. Now it's just Nerds. They know he's arriving later. Bomb is being held. Nerds is going to make his play now. He can't win this. Vitality robbed that round away from Team Liquid.
Oh no, oh no. Okay, yeah, you barely get out with your spoils of war, but only 2 in lobby. Does look like they're going for the A split. Ultimate setting up nades for top site. They've done a lot of flashes. Team nade, oh no! Disaster strikes! Flames gets an upgrade. They're out the door, and they do get that trade. There's a chance here for Liquid. A man down still. Naf could drop then, climbing up top. Shui finds out AWP. He gets backstabbed. At least Vitality are keeping the trades up, and this pressure on Hut draws Mezzi's aim away. They find that kill clean. 2-on-2 now. Naf again, still under threat with that bomb, has to reset. It's him and Ultimate in a 2v2. And Ultimate's got the info. He spotted that Heaven player. Oh,
the silent drop! Oh, he's so grimy! Rops in the 1v1 now. Naf just putting distance between himself and this last man, but Rops trying to get all the info he can here. Oh, this is so smart. He didn't react early.
It's all about the read.
No, he hears this. Rops hears this. That's why he's moving around. He's trying to just stay in range. Rops, this is the grimiest 1v2 ever. The silent drop. The reposition for the footsteps. Rops is a mastermind.
Yeah, he doesn't play the racing game, like, can I beat him to B or can I flank? You know, he just makes sure.
Into this double ramp hold. Rops didn't actually drop down. He fakes it. Commits the 2nd time around still. Liquid do get out on the ramp side. Rops really wants to fight this, and with backstabs coming in from his teammates, not hard to see why.
Oh!
Nerds manages to make it down and leaves a bit of a mark with that push out through the door. Still, there's more to contest, more to contend for here. Flames hot on the heels with the backstab. Apex moving in to join him.
I don't think you have time for this.
Gonna try and go up the vent. 8 seconds. They're really leaving this down to the wire. Don't lose to the time.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he does have it. 2v2. And a plant locked in for Team Liquid.
That was a panic call. It's not a call you want to do. It's only because you're getting hunted down on the B bomb site. There's a kid on Flames. There's a smoke on Apex. There's a chance for Vitality to end it still here. They make sure no one's late lurking Heaven. They go up the ladder. Shui's in the prime position to win this round out for Team Liquid. They need it desperately. He peeks early and he catches them off guard. Flames dropping in, needs this kill clean. They're running out of time and the trade is good. Nerds makes it work with the lurk. He comes down lower. He kills the ramp player. He ends on that top site. Oh, they just turned away from ramp.
It's awkward for Liquid because all this waiting was like, the hope was you got given a fight or some info to go off of, and nothing's happened here. So eventually, you can't hold 3 players lobby, 2 in the yard forever. You're on the T side. You got to make a move. And so eventually they have to abandon one of the 2 positions. They go and group up in the yard. That leaves them right in the prying eyes of Zywoo. And as they leave the lobby, that is when Vitality move in. It's just Shui and Ultimate. Apex has got the spot. He knows that both players are out in the yard with only 25 seconds left. Liquid do not have the time in this round. They've got to go quickly here. And with pace comes errors. You don't have the time to check everything or be methodical here. They do what they can to make this 2v2 come through in the top site, and they both get their kills. It's still far from done, though. Rob spotted in the vent. This is a hard position to find impact from, but if Flames can alleviate some of this attention, can give him the chance, the opportunity to fly on up, Shui will put a stop to it. And so no crazy Rob's clutch there in that 1v2. The brains won't help him.
Okay, impressive 2v4 out of Liquid. 2v5 actually. They needed to win that round to stay alive, to stop an embarrassing defeat, frankly, on the low econ round. Is that going to draw much of a reaction? Vitality still too strong on this top side. The util comes in. They're ready for the fight. Trade from Nerds. Needs a double. That's a clean headshot for Mezzi. Unbelievable. But Twist is still here with an entry. Dropping in off that ladder and lifting Liquid up. This looks like 8. No kit. They're locked out.
I'm just not willing to count Rops out of anything.
Sure. Liquid would have to hand it to him on a plate.
What if he takes himself out of the round, though? It might just be the save here.
It's the right call. No
Yeah,
kids.
it's like the bravado of how you've been playing might have carried you forth to go for this round, but yeah, you shouldn't be attempting this 2v3. And so Vitality do just back up. Liquid continue this streak of rounds right in at the end. That's now 4 straight, and when you look at how they've been winning them, these have been good rounds for Liquid, right? You had a huge couple of turnarounds to kind of start this streak. Now they're taking them cleaner as well over Vitality. It's just so late in the day, so late in the game. They have to keep this type of form up.
Saiwu dropping in as well. Here's this upper contact. Shui walking out a door. We got one backside molly, so Vitality can't be sure, but they're about to find out. Fast into upper. No one looks at Main. No smoke either. Gives Mezzi an open season. Nerds will trade him. There's still a little awkwardness in this round. Only 10 seconds to get this bomb planted, and Robs is here to punish.
My.
He's going to fly up this vent and end this game right here, right now. Vitality cannot stop. Liquid cannot stop the inevitable of Vitality winning this series. They go on to the playoffs. They take a convincing 2-0 victory, and as well, they defeat Astralis' LAN match streak that they found in CSGO towards the start of 2019.